Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sunny Side. I'm Sunny, and this video right here is the monthly horoscope video for Taurus for the month of May 2019. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hey Taurus, welcome back to the Sunny Side. I hope everything is super cool with you guys. Hey, you know it's gonna be fun? Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. This is for Taurus. Da-na-na-na. For 2018. Okay, let's have some fun today. Alright, I'm just shuffling the cards for you guys. So this is an astrology video. This is your horoscope. We're going to look at the chart in a sec. And but I'm also going to pull you guys a card because I like that. But before we do that, I'll tell you a bit what's going on. For those who don't know, I am a professional astrologer. Don't let the makeup fool you. I'm a professional astrologer. I do write the horoscopes for some of the newspapers up here in Canada. And if you want a personal reading, just check it out. Just message me in the description box below. In addition to that, I do have a workshop coming up. And it's every month I alternate here. Between 1 month I'll do an astrology workshop. Different types of astrology workshops. And I'll alternate it with a different type of tarot workshop. And this month, in the month of May, on Sunday, May 18th at noon Eastern time, that's Toronto, Montreal, New York, Boston, Eastern time, it's going to be, which is 9 a.m. Pacific, right? Seattle, Vancouver, San Francisco. It's all about your rising sign. So Taurus, if you want to know more about your rising sign, just check out the workshop. We've got a little bit of time on the 18th and come check it out. Spots are limited, obviously. We do it through Google Hangouts. On top of that, I have a Mother's Day special which is on right now. And that is right here. I'll show you what it looks like. So it's your progress chart, and it's a great gift for Mother's Day because whether you realize it or not, your chart changes over time. And it progresses, you called your progressions. And astrologers like me, we use your progress chart and we lay it on top of you, right? Whatever. When you watch my live streams, you'll see me use it. I'll explain it more during a live stream, how an astrologer uses it. But just like your natal chart or your birth chart, it explains how you mature over time. So you might be a really outgoing Sagittarius and then you suddenly become into a workaholic and you're like, hey, well, I wonder what happened to that person. They used to be so fun and now all they do is work all the time. And they're really like status conscious. Well, their charts progress, they've changed, man. People change. Or maybe you're a really uptight Scorpio or a really introverted Scorpio and suddenly you want to travel a lot. Or suddenly you're interested in higher learning and you're suddenly philosophical instead of vengeful all the time. More understanding. Scorpio is vengeful, Sagittarius is philosophical. So maybe your charts progressed that far, or maybe you're older and your charts progressed from Scorpio all the way to Capricorn. It's an interesting thing to have a look at, and that's your progress chart. And to show you guys what it looks like, I put a link in the description box below. I put it on both websites this month. I put it on TheSunnySide.net, and I also put it on my music website, TheSunnySideMusic.com. For those who don't know, I used to own a music studio in North Vancouver. But now that I'm over here in Toronto and Montreal right now for the time being, I'm teaching music online for you guys. All right, here we go. So this is your natal report, is only $30. That's your birth chart report. Then your progress report's only $30. You can get them both for $50. And I put an example of Donald Trump's birth chart report here, his natal report. And this is what it looks like. So it goes on and on and on and on. These are serious reports. They're in depth. It talks all about the different planets and the different houses and the different signs. And then I also put Donald Trump's progress report here. And so you can, visit the website and have a look, and you can see how he's progressed as a person. How his rising signs progress, how his sun has progressed. He used to be a Gemini, and then he's really progressed because he's a little, he's a little older. And so, that's the deal, So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, then check it out on the website, and you can see how people have progressed. All right, next, let's get down to work here. Let's go check out some horoscopes. First up, so that's the action, Taurus. If you're interested in any of that, check it all out in the links in the description box below. And once again, if you don't know this or not, whether you know it or not, we have lots of live streams on the channel. 3 times a week I do horoscopes live. All right, Page of Wands. Here you go. Wands are all about desires. Wands are the fire that burn within. Wands are made out of wood. You need wood to make fire. Wands equate to, are the equivalent of the fire signs in astrology. I'm an astrologer, so this is what I'm talking about. Pages are all about studying. For those who don't know what a page is like a thing in a book. No, a page is, these are the people who are studying or apprenticing, right? So students or apprentices. Anyway, it's a learning process. So it means, Taurus, you're going to be studying something about one of your desires. You're going to have a new passion or a new desire or a new course of study or a new relationship. Wands aren't really about relationships, but you might be in a new relationship, and a new way of relating to people tends to be the swords. But the wands are things you go after. You know, very Aries, go after it, go do it. Sagittarius, go have fun, get out, see what's going on. Or Leo, play, let's show it, loud and proud, very dramatic. And as you'll see, astrologically, there's going to be a lot of, this is my notes, you're going to be a lot of loud and proud. It's going to be a lot of loud and proud this particular month. So get out there, Taurus, and do your thing. You know, you don't have to freak anything out. We're going to look at your chart in a second. You don't have to freak anything out. Just be observant of what's going on, and it could be something simple, like you start a new dance class, or you start a cooking class. I hate to be cliche. Or maybe you start race car driving or a skydiving class, or whatever kind of thing that you start to do, or a new job. You're going to go through a bit of a learning curve, and that's all it means, Taurus. All right. Here we go. This is your chart. Dun, 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 dun. So I set the chart. So May is going to be in 2 halves. I've been talking to all the signs about this. There's the first half, and then the first half again. Whatever, Sonny. Okay, so it's going to start right here. So there's 2 big chunks of energy. This is the first this chunk of energy right here. Okay, Taurus, let me just double check. I forgot this. Somehow I messed this up with Gemini. So I'm going to double check. All right, we're on the right page. So 2 chunks. There's this chunk right here. I'll explain it in a second. And then we have this kind of energy that's going on there. So to start the month, here we go. So in April, the first thing that happened was Jupiter went retrograde in your 8th house. And oh man, look at this. You see this? You see this? Okay. So Jupiter went retrograde in your 8th house. 8th house are your joint finances, it's legal battles, and it's relationships taken to the next level. Look at this as a little rainbow relationship. Nice and fun. So this relationship is taken to the next level, whatever that means. If you broke up in this relationship, then this is going to be child support payments, legal battles, separating your money. It's going to be painful. But if you did a good job in relationships, then this is going to be taking, your sexuality. It's going to be starting a business together, making money together. Anyways, you might be in business with someone, or you might have started a partnership or some kind of joint financial thing. Could be alimony, could be legal battles. It could be you thought a legal battle was going your way, or you thought a legal battle was going your way. You thought someone was your friend. You thought you were making money with them, and suddenly it dries up. Right, Taurus? So watch out. That's the first big thing, and that is a really big thing. Next, we have all of this stuff which is going retrograde. So by the time you watch this video, at the end of April, this stuff is going to really be in effect, and you're going to feel it. And it's in your astro sector of things at a distance, higher learning, spirituality, travel, people at a distance, money at a distance. Maybe you were going to be in business. Maybe you fell in love with someone who lives in a different city than you, and you're gonna get a second chance at it. You really are. This has been going on for a while now. It's been going on for almost 3 years. So this has been going on for almost 3 years. It's worked out. It didn't work out. It worked out. It didn't work out. You're gonna get one final chance, and you have all summer right now, Taurus, to work through this. But Saturn, so let's just say some things here. See how all of these little R's are retrograde? Some are okay, some are not okay, depending on what you want to achieve in your life. So in financial astrology, just as an example, this represents the salesman. And the salesman, it's expansion and it's growth, and it's people wanting to buy your product and people wanting to deal with you. And so So it's in your astro sector of joint finances. So for a while, people wanted to deal with you, and it was really good. This guy right here represents the accountant. And when this guy is going direct, everything is, it's hardships. The accountant is very stern. He's like, don't fucking do that. It's going to cost money. Don't spend money on that. He's cheap, and he's hard. Saturn is hard work, and he's cheap. But Saturn can bring in a lot of rewards. Many people don't realize this. Saturn gets a bad rap. Saturn is hard work yielding a lot of rewards. It's not like Mars, which is here, I'm going to fuck you up and you got nothing to do. You can't, you're fucked whether you deal or not. It's hard. Saturn is hard work bringing rewards. And it's the accountant. It's details. And, in its negative aspect, it can take away. It takes away things that aren't supposed to be there. If you don't fight for something, it will take it away. One of the biggest lessons of Saturn in all of astrology is that if you don't fight for something, it will be taken away from you. And so you got to just, you got to fight for what you want, fight for what you believe in, or like let it go. It's your own problem, it's your own fault. And sometimes forces are against you, and sometimes forces, are against you. Anyway, Saturn's going to go retrograde. And when Saturn's retrograde, it means the accountant is away. And when the accountant is away, everybody's going to spend money. It's like there's a teacher is away and you have a substitute teacher. When the substitute teacher's there, the kids are going to play. So that means in this area right here, which you've been working through for the last little while, it means the rules and restrictions are going to loosen up a little bit. It means discipline and hard work are going to get a little funky. So it means you might go to it means if you're in school or taking a class or there's some kind of higher learning that you're involved in, you might goof off a little. You might not study as diligently, or there just might be some kind of problem. There just might be some kind of freedom there. But remember, if you're too loose in the action in this part of your chart, you're gonna it's gonna come back and it's going to haunt you. So once again, back to financial astrology as an example. When Saturn goes retrograde, all the accounting gets there's a little bit of fuckery that goes on in this area. And when Saturn goes direct, it returns its forward motion. It's going to happen in the fall. Then people, this is when CEOs get fired, when companies go under, when they look at the books and say, hey, that's not right at all. There's some fuckery going on. So just watch out. I would say for Taurus, this is the summer of fuckery. So, good luck. Anyways, go have some fun. But you're going to get one last chance to do that thing that you feel a very strong connection with. Very fate, destiny. One last chance. It's happening at a distance, and go get it. All right, and that's the big energy. That's the big energy, and it's going to continue all summer long. So I can't express it enough. We've been talking about it for months, and it's different forms. There's different planets have transited this south node here, but this is the last chance. This is the last chance that you're gonna get. And be very careful, because Saturn is gonna try and take away. Before Saturn goes retrograde, it's gonna try and take away that destiny thing that you have. But then it's going to go retrograde, and there's going to be fuckery. All right, what else is going on? There's going to be a full moon at the beginning of the month on the May 5th. See May 5th way up here? A new moon. See how they're conjunct? They're together, the sun and the moon? This is a new moon, and it's going to be in your astro first house, and this is your appearance to the world. So maybe you're going to be filled with a lot of energy at the beginning of the month, a lot of, hey, how you doing? I'm Taurus, I'm looking good. So you should probably be looking good and feeling good and you should be starting or beginning a new cycle of a personal empowerment as the month begins. This is your time, Taurus. Okay, obviously it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Taurus. What's up? Happy birthday. But in addition to it being your birthday, you're in a new cycle. So yeah, bullshit, shit's happening from the past. Yeah, money is stepping on your dick a little bit. So that's the, joint finances. Joint finances are stepping on your dick. So, but you're up for the fight, so get out there and do your thing. Next, in addition to all of that, you have love right here is behind the scenes. So if you're looking for love, just keep your eyes open. Someone has a crush on you and they might not be telling you about it. There's also a possibility that you're in a relationship with someone already and you haven't told anybody about it. And there's another possibility that you have a crush on someone and you're keeping it secret. So that's the deal. Love is behind the scenes for the first half of the month. And there's two more things that we have to take care of. So first up, we got shit from the past you got to deal with. Joint finances and partnerships, a bit of a tug at the cock. Then we got the whole, you're starting a new thing. You know, maybe you get a new haircut. Maybe you get a new tattoo. Something about your identity. There's a new beginning in your identity. You're going to really step out and smile. There's love arriving from the past. And love arriving from the past and behind the scenes. You have a secret admirer. On top of that, Jupiter here is going to oppose... Jupiter over here is going to oppose Mars down here. And this is something that you have to watch out for. Some people have to watch, wherever it falls in your chart, it affects everyone differently, obviously. But for you, for everybody, this means loud and proud. It's a trash-talking kind of transit. It's extremely boisterous. Because Jupiter is retrograde, I wouldn't expect there to be a lot of enthusiasm, but I would expect there to be a lot of bravado and a lot of loud and proud and a lot of chest thumping, and cock wiggling. Hey, wiggle, 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 look at I got a dick, wiggle, 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 check, look at my dick, hey, look at my dick. And we're starting to see it already. Yeah, as I write this, we're starting to see this already. Like, people show up and they're like, and then they fuck off, and I'm like, everybody's sitting around and like, what was that? And I'm like, I get it, I get it, thanks, you found your dick, good. You can fuck off now. And we're seeing a lot of that. So just be careful. Just be careful, because for you in particular, Taurus, this is going to affect your finances, and this is going to be an expensive month for Scorpio and for Taurus. The month starts off very expensively. In the second half of the month, Gemini is going to get, it's going to be very expensive for Gemini and Sagittarius. But for the first half of the month, Taurus, you watch your pennies, because it's going to be expensive. Right, and it's loud and proud. So don't go flash your money, because if you flash your money, people are going to ask you to spend it. On top of that, I know you don't want to hear this, but as Lilith, this is what they call Lilith. I put it on the chart. I put a couple of things on the chart because, on the live streams, I do mini astrology readings for people. And so I added Lilith and Juno and the Vertex. These are all relationship things, and they mean different things. And I put the nodes back in. It's because people have been asking for it in mini readings, so I put it on the chart for you guys. Anyways, there are 3 different types of Lilith, representations of Lilith in astrology, and we use the black moon Lilith. See, black moon, the moon, and it's black. And then it's Venus. It's a combination of the moon and Venus. So imagine the moon is what you want to do, right? The regular moon is what you want to do. Some people say it's your emotional state. It kind of is and it isn't. It's what you want. So you could want it, I guess, an emotional thing. Whatever, Sonny. Anyways, but it's Venus, so it's good things. You do want to be nice. You are caring. It is feminine energy. But at the same time, it's the moon, so it's like it's gonna fuck you up, right? It's the black moon. It's like you want to do it, but you fuck it up. It's like Lilith. Lilith wants to, because it's Lilith. Lilith wants to return to the Garden of Eden, but instead she's gonna kill everybody's babies, and she's gonna, she's gonna drain the sperm out of you and cut your dick off, which is like what Lilith does. So I don't blame her for it, because I think, if you're gonna walk around and wiggle your dick like that, I don't blame you for a succubus coming and cutting it off. Just saying. All right, Taurus, whatever. So, but this is going to be in your astro sector of friends, and it's going to be here for a while. So you might be damned if you do, damned if you don't, in your social network and friends. It's also things like the internet. It's also things like your Twitter account, your YouTube channel, your Facebook feed, whatever social media kind of stuff that you do. So that's the deal, man. That's the action for the first half of the month, Taurus. Hope it works out. So once again, stuff is happening at a distance. If you're going back, Taurus might go back to school to do a little bit of on-the-job education. Well, if you go back to school, it's not really on the job, right? So Taurus might go back to school to do a little bit of personal upgrade. Taurus might travel. Love should return from a distance. On top of that, joint finances, you know, just watch out for it. Someone's going to eat your lunch. Someone's going to shit in your sandwich. And on top of that, you have new beginnings. You're going to step out. You should be all sparkly. Yay, sparkly Taurus. Okay, Taurus should be all sparkly. Then love is happening behind the scenes. You know, love is happening behind the scenes. Someone has a crush on you. You're about to hemorrhage money in the worst possible way, and your friends are gonna desert you. Oh, son of a gun. What happened to the chart? Okay. So, next, let's move it forward to this, see what else is going on here. So that's the first half of the month. It's okay. Then the second half of the month, it really starts around the 14th, but you know, the energy is going to shift around the 13th, 14th. But I'm going to put up the full moon here so that you guys see what the full moon is. And it's actually back a little. It's not really on the 19th. Let's move it back a bit. Taurus, if you can get past the money thing, everything is going to be okay. Because in the second half of the month, you're gonna come into your own. You're gonna be beautiful and expressive, and everything should be pretty cool with you. It's just the first half is gonna be expensive. So this joint finances, so this stuff is going to continue for the entire summer, right? You're going to be in a relationship with someone at a distance, or you're going to get a second chance at it, and so like just go enjoy it. Watch out for, just watch out for people's health. Say you're in a relationship with someone at a distance and they're sick, just watch their health. They might get really sick and get sick, so watch out for that. You might go back to school again. Anyways. And this financial thing, all of this stuff is going to continue for the entire summer. Where the energy is going to shift is going to be here. Suddenly, love is going to see you. Instead of love being shy and behind the scenes, people are going to come and look at you, and you're suddenly going to attract. You're going to be beautiful. You're going to spend a lot of time making yourself look good and getting out and being seen. And you're going to be love partner number one. So get out there in the second half of the month and just be beautiful, because you look good and everybody wants to hang with you. It's a really good thing. All right, there's some stuff that's going to continue. There are going to be some wounds behind the scenes, or some stuff from your past that's not going to heal. So just be cool with that, all right? Stuff from the past is not going to, you just got to deal with that. All right, now this is what the full moon looks like. The sun is here, and the moon is opposing the sun over here. And that means wherever there's a full moon, that's when something is exposed in your life. We find something out. Like say, hey man, hey, that guy seems pretty cool. That guy seems pretty cool. And then there's a full moon and you're like, fuck, he's a werewolf. Oh my God, that motherfucker. Or like, you're dating some girl and like, hey, she's pretty cool. That's a cool chick, man. She gets the highest rating you could possibly rate a girl. She's like, yeah, she's a cool chick, man. And then all of a sudden on the full moon, you're like, fuck, she just wants my money. Or like, fuck, she just cut my dick off, motherfucker. Or like, holy fuck, she just used my nail polish. What kind of chick uses your nail polish? Like, seriously, get your own nail polish. And so, these are things that, you got to worry about, Taurus. And so, especially because you're like a stuff kind of person. And so, the full moon, something's going to be exposed. And for you, something about your relationship is going to be exposed. So if you're and it's not that weird, if you're dating someone behind the scenes for the first half of the month, and then love enters here, and then this, it's highly possible that your relationship status is going to go public. So you're probably going to tell people that you're dating, or they're going to find out if you've been like getting a little loose in the zipper with someone in the bushes. Like your relationships, something about your relationships are going to go bloop, and you're going to be like, fuck, I had no idea. So that's the big deal. That's the full moon for the month. So let's do a recap. Love is going to be good. You know, love is behind the scenes for the first half of the month, and then it's moving into your first house. You're going to look really good. You know, nonsense from far away, you know, stuff, your destiny. You have a destiny that's happening at a distance with higher learning, and this has been going on for a while. You got to work your destiny. On top of that, money is fucking brutal. Okay, what else is going on? So love is going to shift, and then Mars is going to shift. You got to be careful, because in the second half of the month, you might start fighting with your brothers and sisters, or you're going to get in car accidents, or you're going to get in computer problems. How do you get into a computer problem? I'm going to get down and into this computer problem. So get down. You're going to have computer problems. Maybe you're going to drop your cell phone in the toilet. It's a thing that happens sometimes. You know, if you're watching my videos and you're sitting on the toilet, just be cool and, use 2 hands on the phone so you don't accidentally drop it in the toilet. In the second half of the month, when you're watching this video in the first half of the month, you're not going to have that problem. And so that's the deal with Taurus. Anything else going on for the second half? Obviously, the sun is going to go in here, and you're going to look at your money. So Taurus, all in all, let's wrap it up. For the first half of the month, for the entire summer, you got to deal with that kind of action once again. Okay, shit happening at a distance. Your destiny is in. You get one final attempt at your destiny to straighten it out. Joint finances. It's fucked. You can't do anything about it. First half of the month, love is behind the scenes. Then love moves out into the open. First half of the month, money is brutal, and then it moves on, and you have to watch out for cars, computers, fighting with your brothers and sisters. But money should clear up. In the second half of the month, money is going to be better than the first half of the month, but it's still gonna suck. Watch out for some kind of wound behind the scenes. Like there's something that you want behind the scenes and you can't get it, or some kind of fighting, or some kind of hurt from your past that's not going to heal. And finally, you're probably going to fuck up some relationship with your friends. And so, but it's okay. There's always, it's okay. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. All right, and that's the action, Taurus. One more thing, just a reminder to go back. If you want your progressed reports or your birth chart report, check it out in the description box below. They're quite in depth. Go see what they look like. And if you want a personal reading, check it out in the description box. Just message me. And finally, this channel is the SunnySide, is in part sponsored by the Astro-Side.com. And the beautiful and talented, my wife, the beautiful and super sexy and amazing SLC, she designed all of these hoodies and t-shirts and leggings and the, mugs and all this SunnySide gear. So if you want to support the channel, either, just donate to the channel using the PayPal link in the description box, or head over to the SunnySide, the Astroside.com, and check out some of the cool SunnySide gear. I like this t-shirt. I have a couple of these. I have the long sleeve one, and I have the hoodie. The only problem is I keep giving them away. I get them for myself, and then people visit me here, and I'm like, hey, I have SunnySide gear. And that's the action. And check it out. This is what it looks like. My little SunnySider is wearing his SunnySide hoodie right there. Doo-doo-doo, hey! All right, and that's the action. Everybody, get your own fucking kids. Okay. And that's the action, Taurus. Whoop, whoop. Can you hear me? What? Can I get a help? Moo! Sonny, calm down. And that's the action, Taurus. Wishing you the absolute best of a super, super beautiful month of May. Just do your best. There's going to be a bit of fuckery. There's going to be some fuckery. It's going to be expensive. But at the end of all the signs, I think you're going to be okay. You just got to make it to the second half. And then watch your driving. Watch your driving. Watch your pennies. And don't get too loud and proud. Just keep things nice and chill. And everything is going to be chill. And that's the action. From the SunnySide.net, I'm Sunny, wishing all Tauruses the best of a super beautiful day. And I'll see you guys soon.